Some of my favorite days of the year are coming up, and it's a rocket launch happening at Wallops Island. It's Sunday morning at 5:50 in the morning. The weather right now is looking pretty decent. I'm waiting to hear the full forecast from the range forecasters and from NASA about how the weather is looking specifically for the vehicle. But again, the visitor center will be open. Hasn't been open for a little while. 3:30 in the morning when it opens up. Yeah, it's super early. High level clouds, 65 degrees or so around the time of launch, which isn't bad. There is going to be a breeze out of the southeast, so we'll have that wind across the area. So it'll probably feel a little colder than that 65 degrees. I would dress for it being in the 50s. I would wear a warm coat. The worst thing that happens, you could always unzip it and at least try and cool down that way. It's easier than being cold. I've been cold at these launches before and it's not fun. This is at 5 a.m. on Sunday morning, and we're looking pretty good cloud-wise. I do see some on this model, some lower clouds that try to pop into the area, so we'll have to watch and see how that does happen into the 6 a.m. hour. 5:50 is when the launch is. This tries to have some lower clouds. Yesterday the model thought there'd be low clouds everywhere. I don't like low clouds with rocket launches because with low clouds you can have ice crystals in the cloud or supercooled water droplets. As those supercooled water droplets hit the vehicle as it's ascending through the atmosphere, it'll freeze on contact onto the vehicle. You can't have ice loading on a rocket as you're flying it really fast through the air. So we'll see what happens with the low clouds. Hopefully they're not a problem. This model doesn't have any, it just has some high clouds. High clouds are fine. They're made of ice crystals. They won't freeze on contact. It'll go right through that, assuming everything is fine with how the atmosphere looks that morning. Again, liftoff is at 5:50 in the morning. You can go to the visitor center if you want. Get there early. Yeah, it's already early in the morning, but there could be some traffic. It could be difficult to get in there. Since there hasn't been a launch open at the visitor center in quite a while, there could be extra traffic, but it's also 5 in the morning, so I don't know. I don't think it'll be that packed, but that's just kind of my guess. Again, that's near the Eastern Shore, looking from the Eastern Shore. If you want to hang out at home, I totally get it. You want to be from Yorktown, you want to look to the northeast. If you're watching from another spot, let's say from the south side, you're going to want to look mostly to the north. This is a great spot to watch rocket launches from the Lesnar Bridge because the trajectory of the rocket heads to the east. So you'll be able to see it about a minute after it launches because of the curvature of the Earth, and the rocket will be heading to the east-southeast. So you'll watch it on a nice clear view through the sky. Weather's looking pretty good. I'll keep you up to date on how this rocket launch goes. Again, Sunday morning at 5:50 in the morning. We'll see you there.